Man, I am sick of my phone shutting off. Every time I try to do anything, it shuts. Good Tuesday morning. Look at this. Everybody's all worried and concerned about something that's been happening for thousands of years. Eclipses. And yet, right here, you can literally see the X. See where they cross? And if you put that on the maps of everything that everybody's freaking out about, it looks exactly the same. And I've only seen a handful of people who are actually looking up. See if I can do this without shutting my phone off again. Every time I touch my phone, it shuts off. This is my third time trying to make this one. I got some time to kill, waiting on a material drop down in Culver, Indiana. Man, it's nasty. It's so infuriating, man. To me, okay? My question is do you think they're trying to save us? Or just dump massive amounts of aluminum, strontium, barium all over the earth? Slow kill. You know what I mean? Man. So one of you folks asked me about what's going on in my area. And there's so much going on. There's 2 South Bend cops on charges of abusing power and sexual misconduct with minors, of course. And then there's three school employees that are up on misconduct. I think they're all in South Bend. I can't remember. There might have been one at Brandywine, Niles, Michigan, Brandywine schools. They got some leftist. Wow. I can't believe the crap that's going on in Brandywine schools. One of the grandkids had a friend spend the night. We went up to watch the sunset. We hit this town, Bridgman, Michigan. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They got 4 restaurants in that town. One of them's a wine tasting place. I'm not taking the kids in there. And then you got Subway and Pizza Hut. None of them were open. Well, Pizza Hut and Subway were. But none of the restaurants were open. Friday night. They're all closed. So we had to drive to another town just to get something to eat, which was like 8-10 miles away. 5 burgers, 5 French fries. They threw the drinks in for free. And it was $76. About had a heart attack. $76. And it wasn't even a sit down. It was 5 Guys burgers. Supposedly fresh burgers. Fresh cut fries. But that fella re-rang it and got it back down to like $54, which is not bad. That's $10 a piece. But he saved me $18. I gave him a $10 tip. Thank you, man. It still cost me a fortune, but it was insane. And that's just one of the things going on, you know? The prices are just not coming back down. It's not happening. It's so unbelievable. And nobody will take silver, you know. Nobody's gonna. You can't pay with silver yet. We'll see how that goes. It's getting to that point where the dollar's gonna be gone. You're either gonna have crypto until they turn off the internet. Because once they turn off the internet, it's done. Or barter. That's all you're going to be able to do. Man, yeah, it's bad, dude. It's bad. Can't trust anybody. Gas stations getting robbed in broad daylight. It's pretty bad up here. And the news won't tell you half of what's going on. Remember 20 years ago when you knew it? There was a car crash. Somebody died. This gas station got robbed. This person got shot. Well, actually, that they politicized big time. Another shooting. But if there was any information out there, you didn't know. Now, back then, everything that happened in town was on the news. Not what happened on a Brazilian beach. Smith-Muntz Act. Boom. I'm waiting to get flagged. You know the little flag at the bottom of my videos where it always says the Great Reset or climate change, all that stuff. I'm waiting for one of them to flag the Smith-Muntz Act. But they can't do it. If they flag the Smith-Muntz Act, you guys will read it and you'll be like, dang. Got a ton of work done around the house this weekend. I hung up a bat house because we got mosquitoes bad this year. And it's not even spring yet. I buried tubes in the garden, okay? I took tubes about 2 feet long, dug holes, buried them in the ground. They're full of holes. We're not going to do compost anymore. All of our table scraps are going to go in those tubes. It'll decompose inside the tube and attract the worms. Let's see if I can't get some better soil. I got great soil, except for the amount of aluminum and barium that's in it. Amazing. I'm getting real close to that 500th video, man. Oh, just hold my duster. No second gear, as is, $6,800. I bought it for five grand 3 years ago. Drove it 2 summers before the training burnout. Second gear. You can drive it all over the place. No second gear. So that was kind of cool. And it's kind of a relief to have X amount of dollars in the safe right next to my silver rounds. Oh wait, I don't have any silver rounds, any heirloom seeds, no propane tanks, no garden, no oil lamps, no alternative heat. I'm going to have to get started on that pretty quick, huh? Think my FBI agent believes me. What's up, dude? It's amazing what's going on, man. 3 weeks ago, another January 6th person was convicted and sentenced to 30 years. Supposedly a U.S. sheriff. I don't know. Dude. Hudson, he was running for president. They wouldn't let him on the ballot, so they wouldn't let him on the stage. So he finally dropped out and decided to run for Congress. Michigan. He just put up a video where he's done. He's not paying his taxes because they're giving that tax money to the illegal aliens. That's against the law. To give taxpayer money to illegal aliens. to support their lives. What about the rest of us? Man, this plan is coming together for these people, dude. The plan is coming together. The food is... I can't believe how bad the food is. There was something about Subway where it had bioengineered poisons in the food, so they had to put up warning signs in California to warn the people. A lot of people don't. A lot of folks don't know that these... You think you're getting Subway, you think you're eating healthy. Wrong. Man, it's so frustrating. Anyways, I'm doing everything I can on the homestead. We threw up that fence for the dogs, keep them in the yard. This weekend we put in our first gate. It's a man gate. The next one will be for the lawnmower to get in the backyard. Just been working on the homestead, man. Working. We cleaned out a bunch in the basement because it was snowy and cold. We still got a long way to go to build the rooms for the boys in the basement. But it's got an outside staircase out of the basement, staircase to go upstairs, and windows. So it's going to be safe. But yeah, we're just working. I bought a bunch of heirloom corn. You can buy it in 1 pound bags. Throw it on your shelf. We're going to plant a bunch, but you throw it on your shelf. Green beans. We're getting ready for this garden, man. We're doing everything we can to survive. And I'm proud of my wife because she's there. She is learning a lot of how bad it is. It's amazing. Found a copy of the Constitution. The boys and I were reading it. It's in old cursive, so it's hard to read. But they're learning, man. They are learning. Even if they are in public schools right now, they know, because I've been talking to them for 2 years. If it don't sound right, look it up. Question it. That's what learning is all about. That don't sound right. What's going on? Holy cow. Let's see if I can do this without shutting my phone off. Look at the price of this little bitty trailer. $4,050 for a little trailer. Wow. 6 foot 4x4 for my fence. $9.80. An 8 footer, $9.98. Makes no sense to buy a 6 footer. Buy a 12, cut it in half, $23. It's insane. It's getting crazy, man. Gas prices are just a false sense of security, man. The way things are going, it should be $6 to $8 a gallon. But then they know people will freak out. You know, everybody's already bitching about the price of food. Gas goes up like that, like it should be. Then people might actually bitch. I don't know what it's going to take, man. I'm so proud of the people overseas standing up against their... All right. It's been long enough, man. Wow, it's already spread out and milked out. You can't even see. Wow. Could have been a beautiful day. I'm going to make it a beautiful day, but it could have been nice. All right. I got to go get my stuff. Y'all have a great Tuesday. head on a swivel. Praying for you, praying for the world. Peace.